than a regular guy that is.
And the truth is, we can't change it. We can't change it.
Before I say something, have anyone seen the movie Concussion?
Concussion, yeah.
You guys have seen the movie.
Concussion, that's the Nigerian
Will Smith, yes, Dr. Bennett, right?
Yeah.
So you see how in the movie, what I liked about that movie is they tried to retain the accent of the Nigerian.
Yeah.
We do not know if or not if, because I have not heard this Dr. Bennett talking before. We do not know if really, because the story is he came, okay, I don't know if he still has a Nigerian accent, but the story is he grew up in America, but he came, they moved all the way. The mom tried to move them, according to the story. No, to America, where they lived. Point is, I liked the way they tried to retain the accent.
Nigerian accent.
Yes, they tried. It means that, back to what he said, because I'm trying to point back to everybody, it means that if you're intelligent and you're able to communicate, whether your language, that's why whatever mess is
honestly,
you still help him translate.
That's it.
They would accept you. It's you saying that I am good the way I am.
Exactly.
I don't have to speak the way the other man. I don't have to say, my visa for UK is ready in 4 months. If I go for UK coaching accent in 4 months, I should be ready. They will accept me when I walk into a bar. It doesn't matter. You have to accept yourself inside, and that's it.
Honestly.
What I'm saying is, yes, you have to accept yourself and everything, but it's where it is, you know, and you cannot change it.
Yeah.
You can't, you cannot, they're over.
Who said you cannot?
Look at this guy. There are over 200 million
Yeah.
Nigerians, and you cannot change the mentality of Nigerians when you hear a foreign accent or say a white guy. You cannot. But if you want,
you can.
You can't.
What?
You can.
Okay.
This guy. Wait first.
I'm gonna come there.
Say it will evolve over time.
Yes.
You can't start a campaign
Yes.
now.
Exactly.
No more
No.
worshipping white men with
Exactly.
accent. No,
Do you understand? Even Buhari that was coming for 2019 election, he did not announce it in January.
But
the truth is,
He's campaigning over time.
Probably use a white guy as a campaign.
thank you. The truth
you
is,
have a responsibility.
it is not changing.
to improve your.
It is not changing. A lot of us. Okay, let's look at this right now. How many of us will send our kids to a federal school, federal secondary school? Now, raise your hand.
No more.
Look at this. So, and in that federal secondary school, that is where you speak like this one. Hey, what's the apple? But you say you want to send your kids to a very good primary school where you pay bills, and then the teachers speak GA. So what I tell you now, you think it's change bomb.
Your child is 4 and she already have an accent.
Accent, they say to change.
Can I say something, please? Well, like my son. Can I say something? I want him to be able to speak.
The irony of life. You want your child to have accent.
No,
But you speak pidgin as well.
Let me put it like
They send video of kids who saw see you. Go see. Oh, mom, please say what's this is too sweet. Hey, daddy, you didn't do that. Hey, Chineke. I was have children.
Yeah. The issue, maybe my own personal, thinking is
You're gonna share ideas on this, right?
I understand.
The camera is coming to you.
I
in
very
a
well
moment.
understand why it is important to be in Nigeria. I understand that part. But the question I always ask is, should it be?
Why is it important to do what? Why?
To leave Nigeria.
To leave Nigeria.
No. Why in Nigeria you need the accent or you worship the accent?
Yeah, I understand why. But what the question I keep asking is, should it? And the answer to that, my answer to that is it shouldn't. If my answer to that is it shouldn't, then it means there is a problem. Do I want to continue swimming with everybody in that problem, even if I might not have the capacity to change it? I don't think being in it gives me any advantage. To me, once you know that it's a problem, do everything you can to solve it. Now, having an accent like what Emeka was saying, yeah, I speak in the UK too, And there's something I keep telling people that I don't understand. just my boss in the office is a white guy. He's a white guy, and he has been in Nigeria for over 15 years. This guy still speaks to British guy. In Nigeria, goes to the UK for vacation. Spent 2 weeks. And he's back with his British accent.
In it.
Just like you.
Now, again, I understand the edge that, you know, but the truth about that is, it is mental slavery.
I was about to come there.
That's what we are suffering in Nigeria. That's what we're suffering. And to be successful, if I should ask myself, if I should name,
What did you say?
if I should name
In
10,
Africa, not just Nigeria.
yeah, but all over the world, really, it is, you know, but all over the world still, because even if you go to America and you come with your African accent, they don't look at you as
It's not fair.
a, you know, you have to overprove yourself before they'll say, oh, this guy is smart. You get. Now, the thing, so it's a world issue, you know, British, American, they have taken over the world. So you see that people struggle to want to be like them. You know. But there's something I always say, like, if you look at in Nigeria, call 10 most successful people that you know or that you want to be like. Call 10. Top 20, top 50. They don't. Really. So it's, what does that tell you? Okay, let's look at,
Solve the problem.
let's go outside. Let's go outside and look at the richest guy. I think it's like one of, I think the first to 50 richest person in the world. Jack Ma. That's the Chinese guy. Have you heard the guy speak?
His English is not able to get.
His English is not very good.
Not good.
But anytime this guy comes out to speak,
Everybody
the
says that,
smartest
but he
people in the
speaks
world,
intelligently.
exactly,
He
the
speaks that makes
smartest,
sense.
the
It makes
smartest
sense.
people in the world
Yeah.
struggles to even, like, in your head, you don't even care. He speaks something that is wrong, because some of his English is wrong.
Your mind
You don't
corrects
care.
it.
You correct it.
Correct.
That's what happens. That's what happens when you listen to an American guy. You don't really look at his diction anymore. Those people, that most of them don't know how to speak correct English, unfortunately. But we don't look at their diction. But guess what? If Uloma says something now and throw one bomb in between a sentence, I will hold her. I say, this girl no follow. You know, you don't even care if the message that she's trying to pass, does it make sense or not? Because to me, language is language. Even if I have to do sign language for you to understand, as long as I can communicate. If I have something to offer and I can communicate it properly, that's, to me, that's what all that should matter. Even if right now in this country it's not, unfortunately. You know. So if you want to be successful, right, you must have someone you look to be like. You know, I want to be, I like to be that little one day. Hell yes. You know, and all that. And I just wonder, like, did it at any point in time occur in his head that maybe I should speak? I should speak
Sorry.
even when he travels around the world.
The thing is general, and that's and to break away from that mental is to solve the problem and gain that respect. That's the truth. If you solve a major problem and gain that respect, people forget about whether you have
See, honestly,
this asset to work.
honestly, this accent thing, it's a mindset. Why are you laughing now?
No.
Well,
I think we're laughing at two different.
No, see.
Why you laughing?
No. Come on. I'm a typical Nigerian.
no, but you know I'm laughing.
Okay, confess.
I'm laughing at the reason why I'm laughing because I just said something and he's trying to communicate and I'm laughing because of something he said.
He said, yeah, I know.
He gets so
Because
we're all
I went. You understand? Exactly. So.
But when Mustafa was talking, everyone like, oh boy.
No. I was about to come there. I was about to say something then, but I was like, see, it's a mental thing. For example, now I'm going to give an example. Did you see Dangote when the daughter was wedding? It was at the pool hotel. I was around there, but I didn't go there, But I watched all the videos. I wasn't right there. They forgot my IV. The police guy that was supposed to send my IV did not send my IV. You understand? You forgot the IV. So let's not go there. Let's not go there. So what I'm saying now is that if you watch all the videos, if you watch all the videos, you see, Dangote for once, there was no form of accent in all his talks. I mean, like, he had Warren Buffett there, who is like the richest man in the US, not in the world, let me not use the word.
You mean Bill Gates?
Sorry, Bill Gates. Sorry. Yeah, I said Warren Buffett.
Oh, ma.
Stop it!
It's not Warren Buffett. I forgot that wedding. I'll start for the gates.
Understand? Bill Gates I meant, And there was no, all the videos are all online, and there was no accent like European or American accent whatsoever. Everything was all typical Nigerian, and even though he improved from the typical Hausa way of speaking, but it was all typical Nigerian. You could all see that, And see, this thing, it's a mental, I think it dates back. I've looked at typical periods in Nigeria whereby where we are and where we are coming from and everything, It dates back way back, dates back to the slavery period, whereby, we saw the whites as the superiors, we saw them as the alphas and the omegas. We saw their system as the perfect system. We saw their clothing as the perfect clothing. We saw their watch and the cars they drive as the perfect system, And we all wanted to have that. We all wanted to, in fact, for our great-grandfathers, what their ambitions was what they all wanted to be was for we to be like that, at that particular time in time, And that was it, But with so much advantage.